Hi Libra, welcome into your reading. We're going to do the last week of December. Hey, that's it for 2025. We're done. All right, so let's see what the energies look like for you because we got some bold moves happening for you guys in 2026. And I'm kind of loving it and I'm kind of feeling it for you guys. What's the situation for my Libras, please? Woo. What's going on for Libras, please? The Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords and the Emperor. All right, I have an Aries energy at the bottom of the deck. It doesn't have to be an Aries. It's an authority figure. This is like a boss, police officer, your father, or somebody you're dealing with in a relationship. Yes, they can be an Aries, or yes, they could be of someone who creates empires, somebody bigger than life. Anyway, Page of Cups is telling me this is a message that you're receiving in regards to something that's heartfelt. So it can be an apology. It can be a love message. It can be a, hey, what's up? How are you? But it's a text. It's an email. It's a smoke signal. It's nothing direct. It's not an invitation. It's not picking up the phone. It's just light and fluffy, right? But the Eight of Swords makes you feel like you are stuck and trapped. Now, I don't know if you feel stuck and trapped by this individual because we didn't clarify yet. Or, no, it mostly makes me feel like it feels like you're stuck and trapped and that you can't go towards something because someone or something else is holding you back. And these are the big energies I was talking about for you, Libra, in 2026. None of that shit is going to hold you back anymore. None of it. You are going to do you. You're going to tell yourselves, you know what? For the longest fucking time, I always knew I was a star. A nice, shiny, bright ass star. And I just got tarred over, dusted, tarnished. You're like, no, I'm polishing myself off. And I'm going to be the star I was always meant to be. And ain't nobody getting in my way. All things beautiful. And if they're not for me. And I really just don't care. Kind of like it. All right, what's coming in towards Libra, please? You're like, I'm going to do me. If it takes me an hour to get ready in the morning, then you're going to wait for me. And if you don't like it, go find somebody else to go be your friend for lunch or brunch or whatever. What's happening? That's a lot of cards. Let me see if I'm going to take this. This is maybe too much. I took a gasp because it's like, it's an instant feeling I get from cards sometimes where it's like, no, I have to say this to Libra. And I'm like, Jesus, oh my God. It's like so many all at once. But something in the four is definitely the message here. See, the first card that came out alone by itself is Three of Cups. That talks about reconciliation, good news, dating, networking, socializing on its own. Ace of Cups is a fresh new start in love on its own. Four of Cups talks about unrequited love. No, thank you. Not for me. Looks boring. Below my surface. Don't want to look. Seven of Wands, resisting, hesitating, defending on its own. And then the Empress, evaluating, thinking, what do I bring into this world? Because I am here right now trying to manifest my future based on my stability, my desires, my wants, my needs, and the people who should be in the environment around me. Now, with that said, when I do put these all together, some of you are hesitating and resisting a fresh new start in love. And that could be a project at work or something you will love to do or a place to live. Others of you, it's a new person in love for relationships, but you're hesitating and you're resisting. All right, because you're also looking at something for reconciliation. Just saying. And the reconciliation might not be the person you're thinking about either. I'll tell you what, you are definitely resisting this thing, the unrequited love. You are fighting this off with a bat. You're saying, no, I know my worth and my value. I don't think that's like enough for me. And this is the energies I was talking about earlier, how you're going to be in 2026. And a lot of you, you could be having, a reconciliation with a fresh new start in love. Others of you are hesitating because it's not enough for you. I just think your energy space right now is consumed by other people and things and situations. See, the Seven of Swords tells me you might be ghosting someone or doing some kind of cheaty-peaty in the background. All right. What is the surprise here for Libra? Libra, also, in the comment section, do let me know if you want me to change up the way I do the spread in 2026, or if you have anything you would like to see more on the channel, questions that you might like me to be asking more. Let me know. So we might change it up in 2026. All right. What is the surprise here for Libra? No. You're not giving me 50 cards. One, please. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles, which is you. Nurturing, loving, kind, caring, mama bear, papa bear. That is you. But moreover, talks about stability. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse or cross. Okay, and then the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, in order for you to find the stability, you have to let go of something or someone. All right? Because it's turning toxic. Some of you, I also see maybe perhaps you are trying to collaborate here within a union, marriage, commitment, somebody, making it serious, collaborating with them, feeling guilty of the choices that you need to make, but the universe is definitely thrusting this upon you. I'm not going to say much more. I'm going to keep it for next week. Seems like you're not completely finished or finishing out your cycle 2025. Some of these energies are going to follow you into 2026, but you're getting there. What is the advice here for Libra? I think you're getting there with enlightening speed too, because you go from stuck to letting go. Now, your advice over here is the Nine of Cups. The Six of Cups makes sense. Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Oh, let me see what fell on the floor. Oh, remember earlier when I was talking about the Page of Cups? Somebody texts you, I'm sorry, I like you, what's up, blah, 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 blah. But they're not picking up the phone. They're not making plans. They're just being light and fluffy and casual. I think you shelved that, right? And I think you, like, because you are stuck, you kind of are playing something out. Well, guess what your advice is? You need to graduate from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. You need to actually invite somebody out for coffee, for a drink, for a nightly smooch. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever it is for you, you have to see this person face to face. You need to make plans. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, even if it is over the phone. All right? It's something. You really need to go towards your wish fulfillment and your desires. The reason why the universe always pushes people to go towards their wish fulfillment and their desires, and I don't mean in a way where you're having affairs or you're being like underhanded or you're undermining somebody. No, not like that. They mean that in your overall life experience for the thing that you wish or you desire for long term. Because in the long term, when you're happy, the people around you are happy and you change them. And they do something for the greater good of humanity. You will never know what that is, but that's just the way it works. Now, for a lot of you, you need to go have this heart-to-heart conversation with somebody for your wish fulfillment, because how are you going to find it without knowing what they truly desire, want, or are willing to do for you, Libra? And maybe it's one of those things you can't stand to do, but you got to do. We'll clarify more. I mean, we'll see more when I clarify. I need coffee. What's the outcome of the week? Now that I'm looking at these, I was like, my little one is a Libra. I'm like, oh my God, maybe I should go talk to her. Ace of Swords. Ooh, yes, baby. You're gonna love this outcome, Libra. I love it for you. I want it. I'm jealous. I truly am. Two aces. Bam. Brand new. Solid. When and if you do this heart to heart conversation, you will have an honest conversation here with somebody. You're going to put all your cards on the table, whether that's closure with one person and a solid new beginning with another, or it's the one person in the same. You're going to put your cards on the table and you're going to be honest. And then that leads to a solid new start. Regardless, those are the actions that are taking place. Conversation leads to solid new beginning with somebody you love, and they love you right friggin' back. So having that conversation leads to this. This might actually even be the I love yous. All right? So you learn something and you close out a chapter from your past. Now let's start clarifying, Libra, and see what's going on. Oh my God, I love this. Page of Cups, Eight of Swords. For those of you who are asking me what decks I use, I put them in the description box for you. Sometimes people ask me what's the card, or like, and I'm thinking like, oh, it's an Ace of Pentacles. They're like, no, the actual card, the deck. I'm like, oh my God, look at this. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and behind that is the Ace of Cups. And look at you using your cute little heart chakra. Oh, guys, I'm dying. I have chills. You're starting the reading with an Ace of Pentacles and you're ending it with an Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, look at this upgrade you're having with somebody. You're having an upgrade. I have chills. Oh my gosh. Look, somebody texts you something light and fluffy. I know you feel stuck and trapped, but it looks like somebody here wants a solid new beginning with you. Someone here wants to play house. Let's get engaged. Let's move in. Let's go from boyfriend and girlfriend to engaged, or let's be lovers and be a couple. This is the I love yous. It really friggin' is. And that's why you also have an Ace of Cups. I just noticed, you have three aces. New beginnings, guys. New beginnings. What is the Seven of Wands? The Empress, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups, please. Oh, this is fascinating. I literally can't even, because, you know, I always use two different decks. And when the same cards fall in the same position, it's a mathematical improbability, but it's not when the universe has a message for you. The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups is clarifying the Three of Cups. Somebody here wants a reconciliation. I think perhaps you're not having it, Libra, because there's a lack of success here with somebody. Six of Wands. There's a lack of success. Somebody's not coming back. Someone's not vindicating you. Someone's not validating you. Someone's not making you feel special, right? So there's a lack of success. And this is why you're resisting it. This is why you're defending it. That's why you're like, well, where's the fucking success with this dude or dudette? And then someone else you have unrequited love. But there's a reconciliation elsewhere. Interesting. Look at this. Reconciliation, justice, which is court, like divorce, marriage, and then being stuck and trapped, but having full-blown love. Going towards new love, whoever the new thing is, Two of Cups. Then you're walking away from someone, having that honest conversation, finding that balance. There's a little bit of a yo-yo going on. I'm not going to get into it because that's going to be January. Let's see what's going on here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. in reverse. Oh, please follow the advice and let me know. But we're not there yet. Hold on. Justice and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is you making a final enlightening judgment call regarding something, but you feel emotionally guarded and wounded. You definitely want your stability. That's for sure. But you can't help yourself to be curious. So you're trying to be rational and practical, waiting for somebody, and you still thinking who or where to invest your future in, but there's something here that's still casual. Something else comes to a close, which could be heartbreaking. But you don't care. You take the risk because you're focused on what you want. All right? Because here's marriage and commitment, and here's a lover. I see the fire. I see the passion. Can you tell me what the Knight of Cups is? Sometimes, like, that's why I like to keep the readings weekly, Libra, because if you see what's coming ahead, if you could just know and mitigate some stuff and buck the system and or take the advice, how would the following weekly reading be? Would it change? Would it be different? That's what makes it so interesting. Knight of Cups, please clarify. The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This represents somebody that's stable or brings you instability. All right, you might need to put some work and effort, but moreover, you need to have a heart-to-heart with this person. Some of you, it's about closure. Others of you, it's about love and getting together. All right? Because I still see you letting go of somebody. What are these aces you're doing? What is Libra doing here with these aces, please? At the end of the week, lest the year. I love new beginnings. The Star card, which is Aquarius energy, and Empress, Taurus energy, and the World Saggy. Now, you're having a new beginning here based on truth and honesty. You're like, I'm going to keep it real. This is my worth. This is my value. This is what I want. This is what I need. And that's it. I want children. I want a future. I want love. I want passion. I want to move. Whatever you're asking, you're putting it there. And then a solid new beginning ensues, which makes you wishful, positive, and hopeful. And then boom, new chapter. And you heal. Oh, too cute, too cute. Let me see what we're reading about in the extended for love. Guys, the extended, those of you who do the extended, it's about what your person thinks, wants, needs, and what they're going to do towards you, blah, blah, blah. We go down that stream of questioning. Libra, please. Trust. New love. Oh, really? You don't say. You don't say. New love. I'm showing it to you upside down. How do you like that? Let go of control issues. You don't worry where it's going, leading. You legit need to trust. And for, two cards of the same to come out, really you need to trust that what's happening is for your betterment. Let it all roll. New love. Interesting. All right, so one card from the Wisdom House tonight for Libra, and we will be all set. Give this beautiful advice to my Libras. Something made me feel like I had to. Libra, please. Oh, I love this card. Trapped. Yes. Trapped. I do love this card. It makes me feel a little bit like better knowing that I'm not in my head and I'm not crazy in my thoughts. My dear sweet child, do you feel as if you're trapped in your life right now? Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may or may not be able to fulfill? Do you feel as if you will never get what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience, for truly you are in a temporary prison that exists in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, they will change, and you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. In these times, dreaming is the best antidote, and of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I will show you when the cage door opens so that you could fly free. I love that. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope that helped. Members, I'll see you over there. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.